Hey everyone, it's Gage on Banana Time. Well, I'm kind of just making a video reply to a post I seen earlier and that Naomi showed me earlier actually about all the fandoms hating on Homestuck and saying that it's not even an actual thing and that all the cosplayers are just terrible people and deranged assholes. Well, I hope you realize most of us deranged assholes are part of your fandoms as well. Like, Homestuck isn't one that just helps to separate the apparent deranged assholes from the rest of the world, okay? Homestuck is more like that beginner's fandom. You're just starting to learn how to cosplay, you're just starting to learn all this stuff, and you have no one to teach you, nothing. You have to follow your own. And a lot of those other cosplays are like extremely difficult to come up with and make and really expensive, and you really want to go to your first con, and it's just maniac. It's just so messy. It's messy as crap. And the fact that you're hating on this one thing that starts off most people and gets them into the bigger, better fandoms is sad. Like, do you really have that much? Do you really need that much attention that you have to go around purposely making posts that just hate on another fandom? Wasn't the purpose of anime conventions and fandoms just to bring people together into one common goal? Most of us are outcasts to begin with. We don't need people who we're supposed to be connecting with turning against us as well. That's not something we need. If anything, we all just need to come together as a whole and just help. You say that the people who are Homestuckers are deranged assholes. Hell, you see them at their first con. They don't have anyone to teach them con etiquette. They don't know what they're supposed to do. They don't know anything. Okay? What you should do is stop hating. Help them. Okay? So you think they're assholes at cons. Well, bring it to their attention what they're doing and let them learn. Show them what they're supposed to be doing. Tell them what they're supposed to be like. Tell them that you don't do this and you don't do that. It's best not to do this and it's best not to do that. Because not everyone's going to tell them. It's like when you go to an anthrocon. If you don't know the etiquette when you're around a fursuiter, you're going to get in a shit ton of trouble. You're not going to be called a deranged asshole. You're just going to piss people off. But instead of just not doing anything and just letting it continue and then giving everyone in that fandom a tag, it's not fair. It's like us saying that everybody who's in the supernatural fandom is paranoid psychopaths who carry on salt and just have too much sodium in their system, that they're hallucinating. I mean, it's not fair. One of my friends is in the supernatural fandom. She's also in the Homestuck fandom. I'm in the My Little Pony fandom, the Shirosatsuji fandom, same as Black Butler, if you guys don't know that. Soul Eater, Bleach, Homestuck, Vocaloid, but Homestuck, Karka Vantis from Homestuck was my very first actual cosplay. And then from there, things just started working on others. Started working on a Rainbow Dash, a Sebastian, all this. And it started with one, where I learned how to do things. I learned how to do iron-on prints. I learned how to make horns and make ears and make things. I didn't make these. But, I mean, come on. Do you really have that shitty of a life where you need to come on the internet and bash people who you're supposed to be sticking up for, who are just like you? Is it really that necessary? Most Homestuckers go to Homestuck because we feel like we have nowhere to go. We are Homestuck. It's not like, oh, well, I just like this because it's cool. No, people who like Homestuck bond to it because there are some of us who are so scared to leave our house, we're basically stuck here. And in our minds and on the computers, we come up with these beautiful worlds and these beautiful stories that just keep us going. I know a large amount of Homestuckers that before they found the comic, they were on the verge of suicide. I'm one of those Homestuckers. And you just get it, and you meet all these nice people, and you share all these connections, and you share connections with other fandoms and everything, and It's just supposed to bring everyone together, but now it's just tearing everyone apart. And, I mean, how can you do that? You take people who finally found something in life that can hold them on, and you're taking that from them. And you're giving them another tag that they're trying to get away from, and that's what cosplaying is all about, is just coming together as a group, as people who share the common interests. Hell, I might not like a certain fandom, I might not like Supernatural. I'm not going to go around hating them, because one person might have a really kick-ass cosplay. Just like with Homestuckers, when you don't like the fandom, some people put a lot of effort into their cosplays. It doesn't matter, because cosplaying is just about everyone coming together for a solid reason, and it's mind-blowing, honestly, how people are willing to just ruin other people's lives. And people that get tattoos of the Homestuck symbols or something like that, and people call them stupid, and that was a dumb choice, and they're gonna regret it. No, they're not. That'd be like saying that because I want to get Death the Kid's little soul, where he's obsessing over symmetry when it's all happy, and when he's upset and angry, on my shoulders as my demon and angel. They'll say, well, that's stupid, that's pointless, you're not going to like that fandom. It doesn't matter if I like that fandom at that point. It still makes sense. I have a strange, awkward obsession with symmetry, which is why my bangs are kind of pissing me off at me. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay? I know this is just like a giant ramble, and I'm getting really emotional. But you should never be hating on another fandom. I don't care what that fandom does to you. I don't care if you think it's a bogus fandom, if you want it out of your anime conventions. Well, you know what? If that's how you're going to be, because technically, Homestuck is a comic book. Technically, you could be bringing them to Comic-Con. But yet there are people at Comic-Con in anime outfits. That's why a lot of people who say, get Homestuck out of our anime conventions. We say get your anime out of our Comic-Cons. Out of our comic book conventions, okay? It goes both ways, so just stop. Stop that one. It's bad enough that most people don't even consider being a furry cosplaying when it is indeed the same thing, and they already hate that. We don't need a second group being hated, okay? So next time, just think about what that person went through, or what that group probably goes through. I mean, have you seen the comic? We're already emotionally distressed as it is. We don't need more shit from you guys. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, I'm just trying to bring attention to, we actually have feelings. Like the ones who are considered deranged assholes, most of them aren't. Okay, they're probably like little kids, because Homestuck has like either they're really young, or they're older in their upper teens or young 20s, or they're like 9 to 13. Those are like your range, and you got your couple scatters. But you're basically putting everyone as deranged assholes when we're not. I mean, a lot of us will be like, oh, you don't like Homestuck? What's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with you. And the people that say that, just give them a talking to. But just stop the hate, please. That's all I ask for. Just bring peace back to cosplaying. It's like these things just come up, and it's just these groups hate another. And don't we have enough of this in life, like in schools and all this? We don't need it when we go to a convention and we're being harassed and getting death threats and unable to go to conventions now because people want to kill us. It's like, it's not fair. Okay? We're not going around giving like Supernatural death threats or Doctor Who death threats or anything like that. And they're sitting around making such death threats that the convention by my house had to step up their security because they were afraid someone was going to kill one of the Homestuck cosplayers. I mean, you know what? I can't continue. Just don't hate. Don't hate anyone. Don't hate anyone, any fandom, nothing. Just bring peace. Make awkward sexual advances, not war. Okay? Gage signing out.